special episode of Comedy of Errors. Boy, do we have a show for you tonight, folks. For our viewers at home, remember to silence all electronic devices, and videos or recordings are discouraged. In the case of an emergency during this broadcast, exits are located in the back of the auditorium. The drinking fountain and facilities are located downstairs. Tonight's program will run for 1 hour with no commercial breaks. Now for a featured presentation, Comedy of Errors.
Proceed, Salinas, to procure my fall, and by the doom of death, end woes and all.
Ah, merchant of Syracuse, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe our laws. It hath in solemn councils been decreed, both by Syracusans and ourselves, to admit no traffic to our adverse towns. Nay more, if any born at Ephesus be seen in any Syracusan marts or fairs. Again, if any Syracusan come to the bay of Ephesus, he dies. Unless 1,000 marks be levied to quit the penalty and to ransom him. But thy substance valued at the highest rate cannot amount unto 100 marks. Therefore, by law, thou art condemned to die.
Yet this my comfort, when your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Oh, well, say in brief, Syracusan, the cause why thou departest from thy native home, and for what cause thou camest to Ephesus.
I'll utter what my sorrow gives me leave. In Syracuse was I born, and when happy, she became the joyful mother of 2 goodly sons. And it was strange, one so like the other as could not be distinguished but by name. That very hour and in the selfsame inn, a meaner woman was delivered of such a burden. More twins, both alike. These, for their parents were exceedingly poor, I bought and brought up to attend my sons. Alas, too soon became a board. A league from Epidamnum had we sailed before the always window-bang deep gave any tragic instance of our harm. But longer did we not retain much hope, for what obscured light the heavens did grant did but convey into our fearful minds a doubtful warrant of immediate death. And this it was, for other means was none. My wife, more careful for the latter part, took him and fastened him unto a small spare mast. To him one of the others was bound, whilst I had been like he full of the other. The children thus disposed, my wife and I sat upon either end of the spare mast. 2 ships from afar to make amain to us. Of course that, damn them this. But ere the ships came, oh, let me say no more. Gather thy secret by what went before.
Nay, forward, old man, do not break off so. For we may we may pity, though not pardon thee.
Well, ere the ships could meet by twice 5 leagues, we were encountered by a mighty rock, which being violently borne upon, our helpful ship was splitted in the midst. So that this unjust divorce of us fortune hath left both of us alike, one to delight in, and one to sorrow for. My youngest son, and yet my eldest care, at 18 years became inquisitive after his brother, and importuned me that his attendant, so his case was life, reft of his brother, but retained in name, might bear him company in the quest of him. 5 summers have I spent in furthest Greece, roaming clean through the bounds of Asia. And coasting homewards, came to Ephesus, hopeless to find, but loath to leave unsought that or any place that harbors men. But now must end the story of my life.
marks? Thou hadst been.
I have some marks of yours upon my pate, and some of my mistress's upon my shoulder, but not 1,000 marks between you both.
Thy mistress marks? What mistress, slave, hast thou?
Your worship's wife, the mistress of the Phoenix. She that doth stay for you till you come home to dinner, and prays you will hie home to dinner.
What? Will you flop me thus into my face, fiend vermilion? Here, To give you nothing for something. But say, sir, is it dinner time?
No, sir. I think the meat wants what I have.
What's that?
Face steak.
Well, sir, learn to jest in good times. There's a time for all things.
I just have denied that before you were so
But
choleric.
soft, who walks us yonder?
I am Nicholas, looked strange and found thy other mistress had thou attentions. Oh, I'm not Adriana, nor thy wife. How comes it thou, my husband? Oh, how comes it thou? Thou art thus estranged from thyself. Keep a bond and stay true to thy true bed. I live unstained, thou undishonored.
You to me, fair dame, I know you not. In Ephesus, I'm but 2 hours old, as strange into your town as to your talk, and every word, with all my wit being scanned, scarce can I find one word to understand.
Fie, brother, how the world has changed with you. When were you wont to use my sister thus? She sent for you by Dromio home to dinner.
Like Romeo?
By me?
By thee! And thus did thou return from him, that he did buffet thee, and in his blows denied my house for his, me for his wife.
Did you converse, sir, with this gentlewoman?
I never saw her till this time.
And how can it be that she does call us by our names? Unless it be by inspiration.
Ill agrees with your great wisdom to counterfeit this story which I slay, abetting him to test me in this mood. Come, I will fasten myself to this sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm, my husband, and I a vine.
To me, she speaks. She moves me for her theme. What, was I married to her in my dream? Till I know this sure uncertainty, I'll heard thou? What didst thou mean by this?
Say what you will, sir, but I know what I know, that you beat me at the mart. I have your hand to show. If the skin were parchment and the blows you gave me, your own handwriting would tell you what I think.
I think thou art an ass. But soft, my door is locked. Go bid them let us in.
Mom! Bridget! Marion! Cecil! Jillian! Jen! Mom! Malt horse! Captain Coxcomb! Idiot Patch! I will get thee from the door. Sit down at the hatch.
Who art thou that keepest me out from the house I owe?
I be the porter for this time, sir, and my name is Dromio. Thou villain! Thou hast stolen both my office and my name. The one there got me credit, the other only blame.
Who is at the door that keeps all this noise?
By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys.
Are you there, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife, sir knave, go get you.
Go fetch me something. I'll break up the gate.
Break any breaking here, and I'll break your knave's pane. A man may break a word with you, sir, and words are but wind. I but break it in your face, so he break it not behind. It seems thou one's breaking. Out upon thee, kind. Here's too much out upon thee. I pray,
husband, even my soul doth for a wife abhor. But her fair sister, possessed of such a gentle, soft grace, such enchanting presence and discourse, hath almost made me traitor to myself.
Master Antipholus.
Aye, that's my name.
I know it well, sir. Lo, here is the chain.
What is your will that I would do with this?
Well, please yourself, sir. I made it for you.
You made it for me, sir. I bespoke it not.
Not once, nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it and please write the call. And soon, at supper time, I'll visit you and then receive my money for the chain.
I pray you, sir, receive the money now, for fear you ne'er see chain nor money more.
Ah, you're a merry man, sir. Fare you well.
What I should think of this, I cannot tell. But this I think, there's no man is so vain as would refuse so fair unoffered chain. I see here a man need not live by shifts, when in the street he meets such golden gifts. Out to the mart, and there for Dromio stay, if any ship put out, then straight away. While I go to the goldsmith's house, go thou, buy thou a rope's end, that will I bestow upon my wife and her confederates, for locking me out of my doors by day. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Go thou, buy thou a rope, yea, and bring it home to me.
I buy 1,000 pounds a year. I buy a rope.
A man is well in health that trusts you. I was promised your presence and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me.
Say, Vinny, you merry humor. Here's the note, how much your chain weighs. The utmost carat. The finest of gold and chargeable fashion.
I'm not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in town. Good senor, take the chain and bid my wife disperse the sum on the receipt thereof.
Then you'll bring the chain to yourself, huh?
No, bear it with you, lest I come not time enough.
Very well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
You know I have not, sir. I would hope that you have, or else you may return without your money.
Nay, come. I pray you, sir. Give me the chain.
Why, give it to my wife and fetch your money.
Come, come. You know I gave it to you even now. Good sir, say whether you'll answer me or no.
I answer you? What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it to you half an hour since.
You gave me none. You wrong much to say so.
Well, officer. Arrest the officer. Either consent to pay this sum for me, or I catch you by this officer.
Consent to pay thee that I never had. Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
Here's thy fee. Arrest him, officer.
I do arrest you, sir. You hear thy suit.
Master, there is a ship about the Damnum that stays but till her owner comes aboard. And then, sir, she bears away.
How now, a madman? Why the beaver sheep, what ship above a damnum stays for me?
A ship you sent me to come aboard?
I will debate this matter at more leisure. To Adriana, villain, hie thee straight, till her I am arrested in the street, and she shall bail me. Hie thee, slave, be gone, on officer, to prison till it come.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy love?
are but imaginary wilds, and Lapland sorcerers inhabit here.
Master Tiflis! I mean, Master Tiflis, here's the gold you sent me for. Have you got the picture of old Adam New of Harold?
What gold is this? What Adam must I mean?
Not the Adam that kept the paradise, but the Adam that keeps the prison! He that goes into the calf's skin, that was killed for the prodigal! He that goes behind you, sir, like an evil angel, and bids you forsake your liberty!
I understand thee not.
I, sir, the sergeant of the law?
Well, sir, there rest in your foolishness is any ship put out. Maybe we be away.
Why, Master, I sent you word not an hour since that a ship expedition put forth tonight. And then were you hindered by the sergeant? Here, look, these are the angels I sent for to deliver you.
The fellow is confused, and so am I. I think we wander in illusions. Some blessed power deliver us from hence.
Fear me not, man. I will not break away. I'll give thee, ere I leave thee, so much money to pay thee as I am arrested for. My wife is in a wayward mood today, and will not lightly trust the messenger that I should be contained in Ephesus. But here comes my man. How now, sir? Have you that I sent you for?
Here's that, I warrant you will pay them all.
But where's the money?
Sir, I gave the money for the rope.
To what end did I bid thee hie thee home?
To the rope's end, sir. And to that end, I am returned.
And to that end I welcome you, thou foolish, senseless villain!
Good, now hold thy tongue.
Nay, rather persuade him to hold his hand.
Hey!
I
advise what I say and not disturb with the effect of wine. This woman, sorry, did lock me forth this day from dinner, and did this perjured goldsmith swear me down that I, this day of him, received a chain which heaven knows I saw not, for the which he did arrest me by an officer. I did obey, and sent my servant home for certain times. He with none returned. My wife, her sister, and with him a certain Pinch. A hungry, lean-faced villain, a needy, hollow-eyed, sharp-looking wretch who, taking himself as a conjurer, gazing in mine eyes and feeling my pulse, cries out I was possessed! They fell upon me, bound me, bore me hence to a dark and dankish vaulted home, there leaving me and my man bound together, till gnawing with my teeth my bonds in sunder, I did gain my freedom, and immediately ran hither to your grace, whom I beseech to give me ample satisfaction for these deep shames and great indignities.
My lord, in truth, thus for I witness, that he dined not at home, but was locked out.
My good lord, myself, he, and my sister today did dine together. So befalls my soul, as this is false, And are not you my husband?
No, I say nay to that. But she did call me so. And this fair gentlewoman, her sister, did call me brother. What I said then, I hope I shall have leisure to make good. This is not a dream I see here.
This, sir, is the chain which you had from me.
I think it be, sir. I deny it not. And you, sir, for this chain did arrest me.
I think I did, sir. I deny it.
I sent you money, sir, to be your bail by Dromio, but I think he brought it not.
No, not by me.
This purse of coins I did receive from you, and Dromio, my man, did bring them. I see now we both met each other's man, and I was taken for him, and he for me, and thereupon these errors are arose. Oh! These coins I now pawn for my father here.
Shall not need. Thy father hath his life.
Go to a gossip's feast and go with me. After so long a dream.
Ooh, I'll gossip with all my heart at this feast.
Master, shall I fetch your stuff from the shipboard?
What stuff of mine hast